Pre-release alert. Cuba barely gets new releases, so we're talking about a pre-release dropping on March 15th. Shout out to MAXAROMA for blessing this kid a couple of days ago with this release by the house of M.Micallef. Nobody's heard of this joint. They sent it a couple of days ago, and part of me was like, damn, I should do it first impression like I do everything else, but I was eager. I was super amped. I wanted to pop the shit open and try it out, and I'm glad I did, so I can give you my true first wear experience with the new release from M.Micallef, Red Colorado. Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. Brokeback Mountain Red Colorado by M.Micallef. Look at the bottle presentation. Super handsome presentation, standard M.Micallef bottle, very classy, has that infrared spice bomb look, but definitely has nothing to do with that scent profile. I'm gonna start off by blessing y'all with the notes. I'm currently wearing this fragrance and I've worn it already twice. And I have a very strong opinion about how this scent profile performs on my skin, but I wanna hit you with the notes. I want you to marinate with them joints. Alright, so it's a few of them, so stay tuned. It starts off by bergamot, oriental herbal, birch leaf, cypress, pine, and fir, followed by cedarwood, pinewood, sandalwood, gaiac wood, and patchouli. And at the base is woody notes, vanilla musk, leathery notes, balsamic, and amber. It's categorized as a woody leather, and that is exactly what I get off of my skin as soon as you spray it. Right now it's completely dried down on my skin, but the thing that pops up that really is like off of my skin is the leathery vibes and the gaiac wood. That shit is like borderline too much, and the perfumer just hit a hard stop. It's like, whoa. We don't want to go overboard with that gaiac. We want to give you a taste. We want to give you a little bit more than a taste, but I don't want to go overboard and make it off-putting in any way. Red Colorado is a beautiful fragrance. It screams fall and winter, so it's completely appropriate for the East Coast, or at least upper East Coast. The temperature vibes that we're going through right now, yeah. Picture a rustic leather with a oody nuance that isn't off-putty, fecal, stanky, animalic, none of that. Followed by a sweet, sugary, sexy amber, and then you have the creaminess of a vanilla. Then at the base, the musk nuance starts to pop up, and then all those other woods, that cedar wood, that sandalwood, that pine wood, all those other woods are just the supporting actors in the role next to that musk and that vanilla, helping this creamy nuance and this beautiful rustic, leathery, oody kind of combination. This fragrance is sick. I don't know what the name has to do with this scent profile. I don't know if it's like the Colorado Rockies, cowboy inspired type shit. I just don't know. But what I can tell you about this fragrance is that it's been performing beautifully off my skin. It doesn't scream beast mode fragrance, but it's been over an 8-hour performance, so spot on for that joint. And what was interesting then and interesting now is that with all these heavy woods and these thick, dense notes, on the dry down of this fragrance, it manages to be fresh and bring some life up, which usually it starts off fresh and whittles down into like a dense, woody, leathery kind of fragrance when they're going in this kind of note pyramid. However, in this note pyramid, on the base is when the freshness comes up. So you got all those woods, you got that creamy vanillic musk, and then you have this element of freshness that just came out of nowhere. That fir and that bergamot somehow listed at top. On the bottom is help bringing up those notes and shining through with this citrus ambiance. Almost cutting through this entire thick layer, giving you this beautifully concocted yet completely confusing scent. It's beautiful. For me, Red Colorado has this mystique about it. This passive-aggressive nature about it. It wants to be big, beastly, boastful, and all that, but then there's still a cuddly side to it. There's still this lightness to it. There's still this playful energy about it because it wants to be tough, but it's not crossing that line. So if I were to rate Red Colorado on a scale of 1 to 10, 7.5 is what rings in my head. 7.5 and absolutely a ball sprayer. I think this is gonna get good feedback from other content creators and the people who sample this joint. It will be available, I believe, on MAXAROMA starting on the 15th of March, so I'll put a link in the description for you guys. Shout out to MAXAROMA once again for being the first people to let me get some pre-releases in the game, because it's about damn time. Absolutely a ball spray. Love y'all mother suckers from the heart. Let me know based on those notes, is this interesting to you? Does this seem repetitive or boring? Or are you gonna get yourself a sample or a blind buy cop? I'll see you bitches next time. You know who it is, biggest in the game. Smooches.
What's fresh? Who's best? One of them's gonna pass the test.
For the fly gun holder, money folder, motor roller, start tag when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.